A nice day. Today is Saturday, 2nd of December 2023. This day is celebrated as Computer Literacy Day. The theme of World Computer Literacy Day is Literary for Human Centered Recovery, Narrowing the Digital Divide. 2nd of December is also celebrated as National Pollution Control Day. This day is observed in the memory of the people who lost their lives in the Bhopal gas calamity, which is considered one of the biggest industrial disasters. The theme of the National Pollution Control Day for 2023 is Sustainable Development for a Clean and Healthy Planet. This theme emphasizes the interconnectedness of environmental protection and sustainable development. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that Prime Minister Modi pitches for 2028 edition of Conference of Party in India. A small part of humanity has ruthlessly exploited nature, and the entire humanity is bearing the cost of it, says Prime Minister, calling for all countries to join India on its Green Credit Initiative. He also reminds developed countries of their commitments to the Green Climate Fund and Adaptation Fund. Prime Minister Modi speaks with the Conference of Party 28 President Sultan Ahmad Al Jaber at high-level segment of heads of the states of government session during the United Nations Climate Summit to Conference of Party 28 in Dubai on December 1st, 2023, that is yesterday. The Hindu newspaper also states that Israel-Hamas war live updates. Israeli strikes kill over 175 people in Gaza after ceasefire ends, official says. Ceasefire mediator Qatar said efforts are ongoing to renew the truce, which saw Israel pause most military activity in Gaza and release 300 Palestinian prisoners in exchange for militants freeing over 100 hostages held in the Gaza. An Israeli Apache helicopter fires flares over the Gaza Strip on Friday. The Hindu newspaper also states that Prime Minister meets Israel President calls for durable resolution of Palestine issue. Israel resumes bombardment of Gaza and combat operations in the South Gaza, pointing to rockets fired by Hamas as a violation of the ceasefire. United Nations Secretary General appeals for an end to the hostilities. Israeli President Isaac Herzog with India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the World Climate Action Summit during the United Nations Climate Change Conference of Party 28 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, in this handout picture released on December 1st, 2023. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that close ties with the Maldives Center to decide on recalling military staff Navy chief. Earlier this month, Maldives President Dr. Mohammad Muizzu had formally sought withdrawal of Indian military personnel from Maldives during a meeting with the Minister of Earth Sciences Kiran Rijiju, says. Indian Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar addresses a press conference with the Indian Navy Vice Chief Vice Admiral Sanjay Jasjit Singh, ahead of the Navy Day celebration at Kota House in New Delhi on Friday. Indian Express also states that to let outside world know they are alive, tunnel workers used water pump into a signal. Since there was no mobile phone network inside the tunnel and their walkie-talkies were not working properly, they come up with an improvised plan to send a signal to the outside. Members of the rescue team stand at the entrance of the tunnel where road workers are trapped after a portion of the tunnel collapsed in Uttarkashi, Uttarakhand, November 17, 2023. Indian Express also states that Pragya handed over Panon plot case accused to United States days before indictment. United States Intelligence Chief Hanais shared a case detail with the Indian authorities in October. Khalistani separatist Gurpatwant Singh Panon. Hindustan Times newspaper states that woman officer to take over command of warship INS Trinket. The development comes 3 decades after the Navy began inducting women as officers, along with the other 2 services. In a watershed in India's naval history, a woman officer is set to assume the command of warship. Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar said on Friday, the woman, a lieutenant commander, will take the charge as the commanding officer of fast attack craft INS Trinket. Hindustan Times also states that India has geolocated 184 fugitives abroad, efforts on to bring them back. 91st General Assembly of Interpol in Vienna. New Delhi, India has geolocated 184 criminals in various countries and initiated formal proceedings for their return with the help of Interpol and respective countries' law enforcement agencies, the Central Bureau of Investigation said on Friday, even as a team led by Agency Director Parveen Sood and National Investigation Agency NIA Chief Dinkar Gupta stressed at the Interpol 91st General Assembly in Vienna to deny any safe havens for criminals and proceedings of crimes. Hindustan Times also states that closely tracking Chinese presence in Indian Ocean, says Navy Chief. The Navy is closely monitoring China's sustained presence in the Indian Ocean region as a part of its efforts to keep under surveillance extra-regional forces operating in the vast stretch to access the activities they are engaged in and their intentions. Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar said on Friday. Indian Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, Reserve Bank of India, Bank of England signed a Ministry of Union for cooperation in CCIL issue. ESMA's action came after the Reserve Bank of India did not allow it to supervise domestic CCPs which were providing clearing services. The Ministry of Union was signed by Reserve Bank of India Deputy Governor T. Ravi Shankar and BOE Deputy Governor of our Financial Stability Sarah Breeden in London on Friday. Oil imports rise in November amid high demand. Iraqi volumes surge, Saudi supply drops amid robust import volumes from top supplier Russia. India's Iraqi oil imports surged by nearly 25% sequentially in November. While most of the Russian oil bought by India refiners is purchased on a spot basis, India mainly relies on West Asian oil suppliers such as Iraq and Saudi Arabia for most of its term volumes. HUL appoints former Revenue SK as independent director, makes key management changes. The newly elected independent director was a 1988 batch Indian Administrative Service Officer of the Haryana cadre. Hindustan Unilever Limited HUL has appointed Tarun Bajaj as an independent director on the board with the effective from December 1st for 5 years. HUL also announced key changes and appointments to its management committee. Going towards the world news, including United States lawmaker George Santos, indicated on fraud charges, faces house expulsion, vote. Former United States Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, retired at 93. Prime Minister Modi pitches India as a host for climate conference in 2028, calls on countries to rise above self-interest. Green Credit Initiative style Hamas war, urging developed countries to reduce carbon footprint. Prime Minister Modi's first at Conference of Party 28. India's student beaten forced into the labor for months in the United States. 3 Indian origin men charged. Why hold United Nations climate talks 28 times do they even matter? Going towards the science and technology, Hubble Space Telescope is in safe mode. NASA pauses operations. NASA said that it was working on getting the Hubble Space Telescope up and running after it went into the safe mode due to the malfunctioning gyroscope. The Hubble Space Telescope in orbit as seen from the Space Shuttle. Move over WoW LTE. It's time for WoW 5G. How it works and when is India getting it? Voice calling over WoW LTE is truly the game changer. Now let's take a look at how things could change once the standard evolves into 5G enabled WoW NR. Apple unveils new product Red Apple Watch Series 9. Apple has launched a vibrant product Red Apple Watch Series 9. Portion of proceeds helps Red fight against HIV/AIDS. The Apple Watch Series 9 is in a new coat of paint. Technology news today. Nothing phone 2 price slashed permanently. Elon Musk asks advertisers to buzz off. New technology news today, December 1st. That was actually in yesterday, 2023. Here is a mix of technology news tidbits to digest. On this Friday, that was yesterday, Nothing phone gets a big permanent price cut. Google shares its fair apps. WhatsApp boosts chat privacy, and Elon Musk tells advertisers where to go. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, whose birth anniversary was 17 October 1817 up to 27th of March 1898. Also spelled Syed Ahmad Khan was an Indian Muslim reformer, philosopher, and educationist in 19th century British India. Though initially espousing Hindu-Muslim unity, he later became the pioneer of the Muslim nationalism in India and is widely credited as the father of the two-nation theory, which formed the basis of the Pakistan movement. Born into the family with the strong ties to the Mughal court, Ahmed studied science and Quran within the court. He was awarded an honorary LLD from the University of Edinburgh in 1889. So Syed Ahmad Khan says a famous quotation. He says that the basis of all progress is that you should bring all treasures of knowledge under your control. Okay, thank you.